If you have joined the meeting, please confirm me that you are there. Okay, good evening, Nikhil. Good evening, Pranav. Pranav, I think you are joining for the first time. Good evening, Kritika. Good evening, Sajal. Yes, for the first time. Okay, Pranav. I actually wanted you to join the orientation session as well, but that's okay. I'll try to make the recording available for all of you. Okay. We are expecting two, three more participants, so let them join. Okay, very good evening, Bhumika. Very good evening, Komal. Very good evening, Mansi. Very good evening, Samriddhi. Very good evening, Shruti. Very good evening, Supriya. Okay. Okay, Komal. What are you trying to say? I don't understand that. That's okay. And let me tell you that we are expecting some serious discussion here. So I'll request you to keep the humor out of this class, please. Okay. So I hope that others are not going to join now. Okay, so I assume that others are not going to join now. So let's start with the session quickly. Okay, so in the last class, whosoever were present, can you tell me that what did we discuss? Can you all please tell me what did we discuss in the last class? Course structure. Okay, okay. So we discussed about the course structure. That is the curriculum that we are going to follow. Okay, so we discussed about that course curriculum. Okay, we discussed about templates as well. So we used the invoice template, and there were certain other templates that we discussed about. Okay. What else? We also took one example for rows and columns, right? Where we checked about the presence of mind. So we checked your presence of mind through one calculation of rows and columns and number of cells that are in there in Microsoft Excel. Okay. Anything else? Anything else that we discussed about? Okay. So did we discuss about that what we are going to cover in first week of our lectures? That is in first two, three lectures, what we are going to discuss. Did we discuss about that? See, you have to be responsive because this is a live class. It's not a recorded one. If I would not have been expecting the answers from all of you, I would have kept this class as recorded ones only. So that is why please feel free to interact. Please be very active in the class. Yes, now please tell me basic first 3 weeks. Okay. Uh, Not exactly first 3 weeks, but yes, we discussed about that we would be starting with discussion of basic terminologies first of all. Then we would be going towards a discussion of basic shortcut keys. Then we would be discussing about basic formally, right? That should be our structure for first two, three sessions. Okay. So let me quickly present my screen to all of you. Can you tell me that what all shortcuts are you aware about as of now? What all shortcuts are you aware about as of now? If we talk about the most frequently used shortcut keys, then what are those shortcut keys that you are aware about as of now? It could be very basic as well, since we are starting from very basic level and we are going to very advanced level. So let's discuss anything that you are aware about. Apologies. Yeah. So even if you are not aware about any shortcut key, you can feel free to write that in the chat box. That's okay. Okay. Row addition, deletion. Okay. Okay. Row addition and deletion. Filters. Okay. Shortcut keys I'm talking about. Okay. Filters. Okay. What else? Control F to find and replace. Okay. Okay. So I'm just trying to write it here. Row addition and deletion. Okay. Then filter. Then control plus F. Okay. Then copy, paste, paste special. Okay. Alt plus O plus C plus A. We would be discussing about each one of them and many more also. Okay. So besides just telling you about certain shortcut keys that are available, I'll also be telling you about how to identify shortcut keys for any method, any functionality that you want to use in Microsoft Excel. Okay, Control plus K as well for hyperlink. Okay, what else? Okay, so I'll quickly name out all the non-responders. So Geetesh, any shortcut key that you are aware about? Even if you're not aware about it, please feel free to tell me. Okay, Sajal, you have answered. Pranav, you have answered. Mansi, any shortcut key that you are aware about? Komal, any shortcut key that you are aware about? Samriddhi, any shortcut key that you are aware about? What about you, Kritika, Bhumika, Shruti, Divya, Nivedita, Nidhi? Nikhil, you have answered, right? Okay. Not aware? Okay, that's okay, Kritika. Samriddhi, Alt plus what? You have just written Alt. Alt plus H plus H. Okay, we'll see what happens with this. Alt plus H plus H. Okay. Alt plus H plus H. Nidhi not aware. Okay. Komal CTRL. Control plus V. Okay. That is for paste. Okay. Gitesh. Okay. That's okay. Not to worry about. Nidhi not to worry about. That's okay. Now Nivedita and Divya are left. Divya not aware. Okay. Nivedita. What about you? Okay. Sajal has answered for one more. CTRL plus B plus I plus U. Okay. We'll see what it is. Pivot. Okay, for pivot, what is the shortcut key, Nikhil? Alt plus N plus V plus T. Okay, Alt plus N plus V plus T. Okay, okay, okay. Now I think that is good enough. Okay, so I'll quickly try to create a new list. Okay, starting with very basic. We are aware about that to copy any data, we use what? We use Control plus C, right? To copy any data, we use Control plus C. Then to paste any data, we use Control plus V. So for copy, we use Control plus C, and for paste, we use Control plus V, right? Okay, so that is for paste. Okay, what else? Then to save our Excel file, we use Control plus S. So now I have pressed Control plus S, and Excel file is about to save. But it's not just save; it's save as. What is the meaning of that? We will be discussing about that. Okay, so for save as, we use Control plus S. Are you aware about which shortcut key do we use for printing? For printing the Excel workbook? For printing, what should be the shortcut
Control
key?
plus P.
Control plus P. Okay. Who has unmuted themselves? I don't know. Print. It's Control plus P. Nidhi, you said that you are not aware about it, but you answered it. Okay. So print Control plus P. Okay. Okay. After this, which one? I'm going for very basic one. Okay. So copy, paste, save as, print, then, then Then let's go for find. So find is control plus F. Okay. What is paste special? As of now, I am not expecting you to know about paste special. So it's okay even if you're not aware about it. Okay. I'll quickly show you that, if you copy this data, come here to home tab, click on this button. There are multiple paste options that are given. We will be discussing about that in detail later on. Okay, so these are the basic shortcut formula that we should be aware about, right? Basic shortcut keys that we should be aware about. Okay, other than that, there are multiple other shortcut keys as well. But instead of telling you every shortcut key, let's find out how to build a shortcut key. Okay, so anybody who is aware about how to build a shortcut key? Okay, there are multiple more: control plus P, control plus X, control plus Y, control plus A, control plus Z. Okay, okay, so for undo, it's control plus Z, select all, it's control plus A. Okay, redo, it's control plus Y, right? So these are the basic ones. Now can you all tell me that how do we create the Excel shortcut keys? Alt button opens the ribbon. Okay, okay. So before that, what is ribbon? So this area is called as ribbon. This area where file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, help is written. This whole thing is called as ribbon of Microsoft Excel. Okay. So if you click on Alt, it opens a lot of alphabets in front of you. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yes, that there are
Yes,
multiple. Yes, so there are multiple other options that are available. If you press Alt, it's written F H N P M A R W L Y B, right? So if for example I want to do what, I want to change the font of this color. Okay, I want to change the font of this color. Control plus Y, I want to change the font of this color. So what will I do? What will I do? I'll just press Alt. Okay, we all are aware that under home tab the font color change option is available. So I'll press H because for whom it's H. I'll press H. Okay, then for font color change, it's this one, right? It's this one where my cursor is there, right? And here it's written FC. So I'll quickly press FC and see color options are open in front of you. And see color options are open in front of you. Now I could choose any color. Okay, and select it. So for example, if I want somewhat in the yellow shade, I'll quickly go here and click on enter. And my font color is changed without even using my mouse or cursor. Did you understand this? How do we create shortcut keys? We'll try for a lot more other data. But as of now, did you understand this thing? Pressing Alt, going to the respective alphabet, and then pressing the relevant keys for the relevant function. Did you understand this? Please confirm yes or no.
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. Okay. That's great. Okay. That's great. Okay, now let us try for others as well. Okay, so now what I want is, I want this font which is in Calibri as of now, Okay, I want to change it to Times New Roman. I want to change it to Times New Roman. Can you please tell me the shortcut keys to do that? How do I develop the shortcut key for this one? You can feel free to unmute yourself. You can feel free to write on the chat box, whatever is more comfortable to you. Whatever is more comfortable to you. Okay, Alt plus H plus FF. Okay, anybody else? I hope that your laptops are or an Excel file is open in front of you. If not, and if it's possible, I'll strongly suggest you to have your laptop or Excel file open in front of you so that you can perform the exercises then in there. Okay, Alt plus H plus FF. Okay, I'll try. I want to change this, control plus C. Okay, so alt. Now under home tab it is given, so H. Then for font style, FF is the word, or FF are the letters. So FF, and then down shift key. Now I'll press, or I'll write Times New Roman and will enter it. See, it's changed to Times New Roman. Okay. Okay. Now, what if I want to change the font size to 14? It's 11 as of now. I want to change it to 14. What will I do? What will I do? It's Alt plus H plus FS. I'll press the downshift key and we'll go to 14 and it's changed. Were you already aware about this, or this is something new to you about creating the shortcut keys, of course, by pressing Alt? Was it already known to you, or it is something new? I'll quickly create a poll, okay, to get your answers on this one. That would be better, I feel. Poll is loading. I'm not sure why it's not getting created. This is the first time I'm creating a poll actually. So maybe some certain setup time for that. But in the meantime, you can feel free to write on the chat box, please. It's new. New it is. Okay. Okay, Pranav, it's new. Okay. Divya, it's new. Okay. Komal, it's new. That's okay. That's great. Okay. Okay, it's new for you, Kritika. That's great. Thank you so much. Okay. Uh, this poll option is not working as of now. Okay, but we have got good response. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Now, you know what I want to do? I want to check, I want to check another shortcut key. Okay. So I'll quickly press Alt. Okay. What I want to do is I want to insert a shape. Okay. So for insert it's N. For insert it's N. So I'll press N. Okay. Then for shape it's SH. So I'll press SH and see there are multiple shapes that are available. I'll select triangle and see now triangle or square is available. Okay. So there are multiple other things, or I should say there is nothing that you cannot do with using the or by using the shortcut keys. So that is why you should be aware about shortcut keys. Now, what do you think is the right way of remembering these shortcut keys? What do you think is the right way of remembering these shortcut keys? What do you think is the right way of remembering these shortcut keys? Using it, okay? Using it every day? No, I'll tell you one thing. There are thousands. Why remember when we can create them? Okay, that's also a great answer. See, what happens is, first of all, there are thousands other shortcut keys that are available in Microsoft Excel. You do not need to remember all of them, first of all. You need to remember the ones that are useful to you. So if it is not useful to you, you don't need to remember it. But yes, if you work on Excel file on a daily basis and say you change the font type, or you change the font color, or you change the font size, or you do any of the things on a regular basis, it is more logical to remember the shortcut keys for those functions. Okay. And how to remember them? So the only way to remember these shortcut keys is to practice them. Okay. And by practice, I don't mean that you should practice it again and again independently, but you should keep on working on the data and you should get the working knowledge of it. Okay. Then after a point of time, you'll anyways remember it. Okay. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay. Now we are going to do something different. As of now, please tell me, are there any queries on this part of our discussion? Are there any queries on this part of our discussion related to shortcut keys or anything like that? No? No, good to go. Okay, okay. What about others? No, no, okay, no. Okay, so that's a good response. That's great. That's great. Okay. Now, let's do one thing. Okay, let's try to define our Excel workbook. Okay, by define, what do I mean? By define, I mean certain basic terminologies used in Microsoft Excel, as well as various areas that are available in Microsoft Excel file. Okay, first of all, what do we mean by workbook and worksheet? So workbook is a collection of worksheets, right? So these individual sheet, Jan, Feb, March, were called worksheets. Jan, and if we create here like Feb, okay, or March, it would be called as worksheet. But the combination of these three, that is this book one, is called as workbook. So the collection of worksheets is called as workbook. We already discussed that in detail in our last class as well, right? Now what we are going to do is we are going to discuss, we also discussed about rows, columns and all, but now what I want you to do is I want you to tell me that what are the names given to these specific areas. For example, this one, this one, this one, this one, these cells, this one, okay, these three buttons, these scroll bars, what are the names given to all of them? So this is the workbook name. This book one is the workbook name. Okay. What about this one? What is it called? This one, this area. Now you have to look at the cursor very carefully. Okay. So now please tell me, what is this area? What is it called? Now the next part of the session, we have already completed half hour of the session. Now the second half of the session is purely based on interaction and purely based on questions. Okay, so I'll be asking a lot of questions and you have to be very responsive in the class. So please tell me, what is this area called? This one? Quick access toolbar. Okay. Others, I would request you that even if you don't know the answer, please feel free to write it on the chat box that you don't know the answer. Okay, that's completely okay. You are not expected to know any of it. Okay, that is why you are there in the class. So please be very comfortable. You are not required to know any of it. Okay, so please be very comfortable in the class. Okay, so this one I'll quickly go there. Okay, this one is called as quick access toolbar. This whole set is called as quick access toolbar. But now the question is that where it is written that it is quick access toolbar. So see, if you click on this drop down, it says customize quick access toolbar. Customize quick access toolbar means that it is something, the name is given as quick access toolbar. Now, what is the meaning of this quick access toolbar? First of all, the meaning of quick is jaldi, right? Access as in आपको वहां पर पहुंचना है. Toolbar, that is some set of tools, right? So these this quick access toolbar is a set of those functions which you are required to perform repeatedly, and instead of giving a lot of time to it, or instead of following a long process for it, Excel has given you a quick way of clicking on these buttons. So for example, the default one is undo, redo, and what is this one? This is save. But you can also customize it. That is, you can choose which button do you want. So there are options of new. What is new? We would be discussing under file tab. Open as in when you want to open the Excel files. Another Excel files available on your desktop. Then email. If you are in that business where you are required to email the Excel files on a regular basis, then that would be considered here. Then quick print. If you are in that kind of business or in that kind of job where you are required to print on a regular basis or repeatedly, then you can customize it. You can put this button there. Then print, preview and print. Sometimes before printing you need the preview of it, that is how it is going to be printed, that you are not aware about the format. So you can also customize that. Then spelling, in a lot of cases I have seen a lot of people putting this one as in their quick access toolbar, that is spell check. Now the amazing point is there spell check available in Microsoft Excel? Yes, spell checker is available under review tab. We would be discussing about that in our intermediate level. Then undo and redo are already there as the default setting. Then sort as per ascending, that is A to Z. Then sort as per descending, Z to A. Then touch or mouse mode, that is also available. And then there are more commands that you can customize. Did you understand this one, that this is called as quick access toolbar first of all, and then it can be customized? That is the whole point here. That is the whole point here. Yes, got it. Okay. Was it something new to you, or was it already known to you? New for n as in n for new and k for already known. Okay, so you can answer in short. New. Okay. New. Okay. Okay, Sajal, it was known to you. For others it's new. Okay, that's great. And I hope that this would add a lot of efficiency to your Excel operations. Okay. Okay. Now tell me, what is this section called? This one, where file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, help is written. What is this area called in Microsoft Excel? What is this area called in Microsoft Excel? Ribbon. Okay, Nidhi. Title bar. Okay. Okay. Let others answer first, then we will see what is the right answer. Title bar, title bar. Okay. 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 So this area is called as ribbon. This area is called as ribbon of Microsoft Excel. Now the funny part is, if you ever get confused in Microsoft Excel, okay, after this course or any time, okay, and you go to Google and you type that how to perform a particular function, how to perform a particular function in Microsoft Excel, okay, it will tell you that go to the Microsoft Excel ribbon. Okay. Now the funny part is that first of all you'll have to think that what is called as ribbon, or ribbon का मतलब actually होता क्या है, right? So before working on the advanced level or the intermediate level, let's get the basics clear first of all. This is called as ribbon. So every time it is asked to go to ribbon, we are going to come to this area. So file, home, insert, the collection of all these tabs is called as ribbon of Microsoft Excel. Okay. Now, this one, what is this area called? This one where A1 is written as of now in my sheet. What is this one called? Cell. Okay. This one. This one. Okay. Are you all aware that after this 30-hour batch gets completed, I'm going to take a quick assignment or quick assessment kind of thing for all of you. It would be somewhat 15 to 20 MCQs only in the digital format only, but 15 to 20 MCQ test is going to be there. Are you all aware about it?
No, sir.
No, it's going to be there. Although it is not going to be a criteria to issue certificates, okay? Even if you fail that test, that's completely okay. Although you should not, but there would be a test so that you can self-assess your knowledge. It's going to be self-assessment only, and it's going to be mandatory. So everybody has to appear for it. It's okay if, even if you don't want to share your results, okay? You'll still get your certificates. Okay, that's great to know, Pranav and Komal. Thank you so much. Okay, now, now this one. This is called as name box. See, go to your cursor, click on this one and see it says name box. This is called as name box. That is, it will tell you the name of the cell. Okay. So for example, if you go to this one, it's called C1 now. If you go to this one, it's called G1 now because G and 1. Okay. Can you rename can you rename this cell? Instead of calling it G1, can you call it Chotu? Instead of calling it G1, can you call it Chotu? This cell, this particular cell.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let's name it Chotu. Okay. So this cell is named as Chotu. So now every time we type Chotu in Microsoft Excel, it's going to catch this cell. Instead of going for G1, if we type Chotu, it's going to catch this cell directly. Okay. So you can rename the cells also. If you have a lot of time, I would recommend you to rename the cells. Otherwise, it's fine giving the references. Okay. Now, what is this area called? This tab here. What is this area called? Formula bar. Okay, what is the utility of formula bar? Whatever formula you type here would be shown here. For example, of if I type sum of this area, then every time I go here, formula would be appearing here. Formula would be appearing here. So formula bar is there. Okay, so the essence of having a formula bar is that it will show only the formulas. Now, imagine if I don't want to show you a formula. Imagine if I have created a good sheet and I don't want to show you formulas. Can I hide this one? Can I hide this formula bar? Can I hide this formula bar? Maybe. Yes, there's an option to hide this formula bar. Although it would be covered in later sections, not this one, but there's an option to hide formula bar. Now the question is, why do we want to hide the formula bar? So there are a lot of times when your formulas are very confidential, or those formulas are taken from somewhere else, and you do not want to show it to the person to whom you are representing your data or you are presenting your data. So that is why it is really important to understand that hiding a formula bar is a crucial Excel function and you should know about it. Although that would not be taught in this class, it is part of the other class. Okay, now uh, are these this question is for first time attenders. Okay, so I can see a lot of people are attending this class for the first time. So please tell me, is this row A, B, C, D, E, is this row or column? Is this row or column? I'll again try to create a poll that will help us ease out our task. Okay, it's not working. Row or column? This question is specifically for those people who are attending the class for the first time. And please rest assured that you can just type the first word, C for column, R for rows. That's okay. I don't need full answers. Okay, column, column, column. Okay, so these are called as columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4 are rows. Okay, now what are these? The individual parts. So these are cells. The individual parts are called as cells. Okay, so these are cells. Okay, now after that, what is this area called? This Gen 5 March. What is it called? What is it called? Nikhil, you should type the first word only when there are clear choices. For example, here by yes, I cannot assume what you are trying to say. That option is given for the parts where choices are there, two choices. Sheet. Okay, so it's called as worksheet name or worksheet area. Okay, worksheets. Okay, now what is this area called? This one, this thing. See, I can put left or right here. What is this area called? This one and this one. There's a common name for this one. Up, down, left, right. What is this area called? What is this area called? Scroll bar. Okay, it's a scroll bar. Okay, so these are called as scroll bars. This one is called as horizontal scroll bar. This one is called as vertical scroll bar. Okay, that's great. Okay, Now what is left? This one is left. This plus and minus are left. What is this area called? What is this area called? Plus and minus and all. What is this area called? What is this area called? Zoom in, zoom out. Okay, that's great. Okay, zoom in, zoom out. You can zoom in. Okay, you can zoom out. Although there are other functions as well that we would be discussing in the later classes. Okay, now these three buttons. So this one is normal view. This one is page layout view. If you click on this one, it is going to help you to create a page. Okay, what is the benefit of this one? Having a page layout button. What is the benefit of this one? Having a page layout button. What is the benefit of this one? Having a page layout button. Don't know. Okay, what about others? What is the benefit of having this area or having this button page layout? To compare different set of data. Okay, okay, okay. Although this is part of this area of ribbon where we would be discussing about page layout. So it is part of this area. So we would be discussing about in detail here, but I'll just give you a quick summary of it. Okay. What happens is a lot of times we create data in the Microsoft Excel and then we try to print it, then we try to do the further analysis, and we find out that the format of the data that we have used or the layout of the tables that we have created is not appropriate for printing or for further analysis, right? Because we might be doing what? We might be converting the portrait data, the data that has been created in the portrait mode, into the landscape mode. So the lines and margins get disturbed. Okay, sometimes we try to convert the landscape data into the portrait one while printing. Does it happen to all of you, or does it happen to some of you who actually uses and prints the Excel files? A lot of difficulty in printing, a lot of difficulty in further analysis, just because of the layout or the structuring of the data. Does it happen? Even if it doesn't happen, please feel free to write N. So Y for yes, N for no. Y for yes, N for no. Yes. Okay. So for everybody who has answered yes, Excel gives you an option to create the data, not convert, create the data in the required format. So for example, अगर आपको portrait में data चाहिए है, so Excel allows you that you can create the data in the portrait mode. अगर आपको landscape में चाहिए है, then Excel allows you कि आप portrait में उस data को बना सकते हो. More on this one would be in the further lectures. Okay, now the third button is of page break. This is properly used for printing only. So for example, if I print this sheet now, only this area which is covered under blue uh, verticals would be printed. So I'll press Control P. Okay, see, only this one is getting printed, only 0 is getting printed. Okay, if I want to extend it? Yes, I can extend it also. So I can select which areas do I want to print. See, this one would come into page 1, this one into page 2. Can I extend it? Yes. So see, now full data would be coming, would be printed in page 1 only. So that is the magic of page break. Now normal view, back to normal view. Okay, so with this we have completed the basic understanding of the Excel sheets. Okay, what all are the different areas that are available in an Excel sheet? So we have covered it at. We have covered some of the basic terminology, some of the basic shortcut keys as well. Now in the next lecture, what we are going to do is we are going to cover some frequently used shortcut keys. But before that, I want you to do one analysis. Okay, we have 10 minutes left, so I want you to do one analysis. Can you all please tell me if you have the laptops available in front of you with Microsoft Excel 2016 version? Y for yes and for no. Can you all please tell me if you have Excel available in front of you? Yes, 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 no, okay, yes, okay, Divya. Yes, version don't know. Okay. If you can see this kind of a logo Nidhi, then it would be 2016. Otherwise, it's old.
Sir, which type of logo?
This where my cursor is. See this one.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay. So I'll quickly create one data and I'll tell you what I want from this data and you have to tell me. Okay. So I'm creating one data by the name of employee name. Please copy this data. Please create a similar data. Employee name and salary. Salary amount. Okay. Employee name and salary amount. Now, what I want you to do is, what I want you to do is, I want you to create 10 employees. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay. Is it 9 or 10? It's 10. So from A to J, 10 employees. Okay. Completed till here. Please confirm me once you complete till here. Which logo? Mansi, this one. Where my cursor is, please see this cursor. Gitesh, laptop is not working. That's okay. Please look at the screen. If you don't have laptops, you can look at my screen. Okay. That's okay. Completed till here. If you have completed, please confirm me on the chat box that you have completed. Then we can move further. Completed. Okay, Komal, thank you. What about others? I'm waiting for 4 or 5 people to at least complete it. For amount, I want you to enter with me. Okay, on a real time basis. Completed. Okay. Let's wait for 1 or 2 more people to complete. Okay, I hope my voice is clear. Really sorry. This is a little late to ask, but I hope my voice is clear. Yes, drag button does not catch alphabet. That's okay. That is Excel algorithm. We cannot change that. Not at home. Okay, that's okay, Yash. Even if you don't have laptop. Okay, so let's quickly enter the salary. Okay, so the salary for employee A is 25,000. For employee B also it's 25,000. For employee C it's 35,000. For employee D it's 45,000. For employee E it's again 25,000. For employee F it's 35,000. For employee G it's 45,000. For employee H it's 55,000. For employee I it's again 45,000. And for J it's 1,50,000. Total of the salary is 4,85,000. Total of the salary is 4,85,000. Total of the salary is 4,85,000 rupees. Please confirm me when you have created this data. Yes. Unable to do? Why? Why, Nidhi? Why are you unable to do? Why are you unable to create this data?
Sir, how do we adjust the name in the cell? Like, it's very small now to adjust the name in one cell.
Okay. This one? This one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Employee
Okay.
salary.
Just type employee name first of all. Employee space name. Click enter. Nidhi, please unmute yourself. Please be there with me.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Typed employee name. Now name must not be appearing, right?
सर
नेम नहीं दिख रहा है क्या?
सर शो हो रहा है, अब हो गया, लाइक एम्प्लॉय नेम एक्टर। ओके।
जस्ट एम्प्लॉय लिखकर आ रहा होगा ना?
नो सर, आ रहा है एम्प्लॉय नेम लिखकर।
अच्छा, अगर नहीं भी आ रहा हो ना, तो जस्ट
यस
प्रेस
सर।
अ मैजिकल की, Alt O C A, and it will
ऑल्ट।
expand. Yeah, it will expand.
ओके ओके।
Yeah,
यस सर।
for example, this one. ठीक है, जैसे आप Alt A C A प्रेस करोगे, it will auto exist.
यस सर। आई
Okay,
वांट टू नो
okay.
दैट शॉर्ट।
I'll give you a lot of shortcut keys. Okay, this is out of Excel actually. It cannot be created. See, Alt O would not appear. Okay, so that is why it cannot be created. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want all of you to look at the screen. Okay, I hope the data would be created right now. So I just want you all to look at the screen. Since we have only 5 minutes left, okay, you can perform this exercise on your own data. Okay, after the lectures, and if there are any queries, you can feel free to ask on the WhatsApp group. That's completely fine. But for right now, I would like you to look at the data. Are you all with me? Are you all with me? We'll quickly do one very wonderful analysis in 5 minutes. Are you all with me? Yeah. See, I want to create a graphical representation of this data. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll quickly select this data. I'll go to insert. I'll go to charts and I'll create a bar chart. I've created this one. What is this data showing me graphically? That the salary of employee J is maximum. Is that correct? Salary of employee J is maximum. Is that correct? True, true, yes, okay. But
यस सर।
now, yeah, but now the problem is in a lot of companies, in multinational companies, there would not be just 5 or 10 employees. There would be 10,000 of employees, right? Tens of thousands or sometimes lakhs of employees as well, right? Now, if you create the bar chart for every one of them, it's going to be a very big bar chart. Do you agree? Because for every employee, there would be separate bar. Do you all agree? Yes, yes. So what is the solution? I still want to look at those employees who have the highest salary. What is the solution? Can you suggest any solution? Change chart type. Which one? Which one should I select, Komal? Which one should I select? I still want to look at the employees with highest salary. As of now, I'm taking example of 10 employees only, but in companies there are tens of thousands and sometimes lakhs of employees as well. So it is definitely non-value adding or a very cumbersome exercise, I should say, to create a bar chart. Okay. Now tell me which chart should I create or what kind of analysis should I do? I want to do it graphically. That's the only condition. I don't want to look at the numbers. I want to create a graph. Anybody? Gitesh, Sajal, Pranav, Nidhi, Kritika, Mansi, Komal, Samriddhi, Shruti, Nikhil, Nivedita, Divya, Bhumika, Yash. Anybody? Pie chart. Nivedita, in case of pie chart, okay, let's just create. Okay, instead of telling you, I'll show you. See, I'll go to pie chart. There would be very small circles that would be given. See, this kind of chart would be created. Imagine 10,000 employees. You will not even be able to look at it, right? You will not be even to you will not even be able to look at it properly, right? Which chart should I create then? See, imagine there are ten thousands of employees. Then a pie chart is not going to be helpful. So which chart should I create? Which chart should I create? Line chart. Okay. Again, there would be the same story. I'll quickly create it. Okay. See, it's a line chart. It's good for 10 employees, there are, but imagine there are 10,000 employees. Then it would not be fruitful. See, it will not be fruitful. A, B, C, D, E, tens of thousands of employees. It will not be fruitful. Combo chart. Okay. Combo chart would be nothing but the mixture of column and bar chart. These two charts that you can see on your screen, it would be the mixture of that. It wouldn't be helpful. Any other suggestion that you might have? Everybody, any other suggestion that you all might have? Please be a little quick. We are running out of time. No? Okay. Okay. So now I'll show you one magical chart. Okay. I'm not teaching you this one, first of all. I'm just showing you a creative way of creating dashboards or creative way of summarizing your data. We are going to discuss each one of them in a lot of details. Okay. We are going to discuss each one of them with a lot of details. So don't worry about that. I'm just showing you an extra Excel hack since we had extra 10 minutes that time. Okay. So that is why I introduced this extra Excel hack. Okay. So I have selected this data. I clicked on insert. Then I came here and I selected this one, this smart scatter, this scatter chart. Okay. And I have selected this one. Okay. Now see, uh, employee names are not here, right? Employee names are not here. So we can do it for tens of thousands of employees as well. And we can see that the range of salary of these employees in blue balls is normal, but there's only one employee whose salary is exceeding in comparison to all other employees. Can you see that? I'll quickly expand it. Can you see that? That this one employee has the highest salary, and this chart could be could be prepared for any number of employees, since number of employees is not a matter here, and it is auto adjusted. So that is why even if there would be lakhs of employees, it will still show us the salary of the highest person. See, if you come here, it will show you J. I'm not clicking it here, but if I click, see, it shows me J, salary amount point J, and what is the salary? 1,50,000, showing me that. Do you think it is a creative way of summarizing the data? Do you think it is a creative way of summarizing this data? Yes. Now, the last question for today. What would be the position of this person? What is supposed to be the position of this person? What is supposed to be the position or the hierarchy or the designation of this person? Can you please tell me? Scatter is used for macro analysis. It could be used for micro as well as macro analysis. Okay. It could be used for two employees. It could be used for multiple employees. Now, manager level. It is supposed to be CEO or CFO because this is the person with the highest salary, right? Highest salary. Kritika, CMA, yeah, it could be a CMA. If you become CEO, CFO, CMO, right, of or CXO of any company, then yes, you would be there. I wish you all to be there. That you must be the highest paid member of your company. Okay, if you do the job, of course. Otherwise, it's good to have your own business as well. Okay, so now this one is supposed to be the CEO or CFO of the company. Okay, highest paid personnel. With this, we have completed today's class. Okay, just one request from my end. I would request all of you. I would request all of you to please attend the class on a daily basis. That is, whenever we schedule a class on an alternate days basis, please be regular in the classes. Otherwise, it might be a little difficult to add value through these online lectures. So please, this is a live class. So I would request you to take out 1 hour from your busy schedules and please attend this live class, because I can see a lot of people were there in the last class who are not here. So it might be difficult for them to understand our further analysis and our further discussions. So that is why I really request you all to please be available in the live classes. If you have any other friends as well, please ask them to join right now. Otherwise, after next lecture or after this lecture, we are not going to have any other more enrollments. Okay. So please try to be regular in the live classes. We are scheduling it on alternate days basis just to make it more comfortable for you. Okay. So thank you so much for attending the live session. Thank you so much. If you have any queries, please feel free to write on the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much. And if you have any queries, I am also available here for another 5 minutes. So you can ask your query. Otherwise, you can log off from the meeting. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you so much. Good night. Nidhi, do you have any query? No? Okay. Okay, Shruti, do you have any query? No. Thank you.